Long ago, before the Greeks' rise to greatness, there was a small city, the oldest city in Greece, ruled by their first king, Cecrops, and being at the time a fairly new city, it needed a protector, a guardian, a patron god to defend them. With the small city thriving, Cecrops thought that a patron would help the city thrive even more. The king was not the only one to recognise the city's prosperous nature. Two gods also did. In the red corner, we have weighing in at some amount, I imagine, the ruler of the sea, the earth shaker, the pussy quaker, Poseidon. And in the blue corner, we have standing in at least 6 feet tall, I bet, the great virgin warrior, Athena. So these two gods went head to head to try and become the patron god. This competition was so intense that it sparked the rivalry that continued since that point, till I assume if they're real now. It got so bad that the two gods almost went to war over the honour, and I mean, Poseidon, I get it. You're as strong and as much of an arse candle as Zeus. But going to war with the goddess of tactical warfare? It's not the best idea, is it? But then again, how often does Poseidon have good ideas?
I'm a big boy.
Athena, presumably to protect Poseidon from himself, suggested a contest where King Cecrops would be the judge. The contest was to see who would be able to give the city the best gift. Poseidon came first. Taking his mighty trident in his hand, he struck the ground, and from it, a spring came forth. The people of the city were overjoyed. They ran forth and drank the water. And it's salt water. You know, coming from the god of the sea, humans couldn't drink it. After giving it some thought, she walked forward and planted a seed. The people were initially confused by this. Athena explained that they must wait. When they realized it was an olive tree, they rejoiced. It would provide food, oil, fuel, shelter, and so much more. King Cecrops, realizing this, named Athena their patron and named the city after her. Even though this city did not select Poseidon as their patron, they did recognize the power of his gift and would one day come to rely upon him quite heavily as they became the strongest sea power in the region. If it wasn't clear, this is Athens. In the time of Xerxes, during the wars against Persia, according to Herodotus at least, both the olive tree and the spring existed in the Acropolis. Xerxes, the mad king that he was, ordered that the Parthenon be burnt down and the citizens inside destroyed. Of course, this would have burnt down the olive tree and pissed off Athena. Xerxes, in remorse, or maybe fear, decided to give dedications. He sent up native Athenians to give in the traditional way. When these Athenians arrived, they were shocked to find a new 18-inch shoot had shot up. These actually still exist to this day, though I should imagine this is a newer tree. I couldn't find any sources saying it was the same exact tree. Anyway, this was the fight between Athena and Poseidon that gave birth to their rivalry and the naming of the city of Athens. I hope you enjoyed. If you stuck around this long, why not subscribe and help support the channel? You can also help by liking and commenting. New videos out every Friday. If you're on TIL vids, check out my YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, check out my TIL vids. Links, as always, are in the description along with my socials and Reddit, and as always, I will see you next week, babies.